Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
AP in the mid lane in the form of Syndra, and then some physical damage on the top side of the map with Lee Sin jungle and Camille top.
Now, of course, Medic, we've seen this quite a bit because you'll notice that Ananasik is up towards the top side of the map, clearing out his Krogs. This is going to force 369 to reset because there's a real risk of... Ooh, he's actually cancelled that. This is a great opportunity for UOL.
Ananasik going in, boss going to land the stun. 369 has the flash, has the counter strike. He's going to dodge a few shots, gets the double stun off, but Ananasik is still on the chase and first blood to the Unicorn.
Really nicely done there with Ananasik as we see...
Utilize the fact that 369 does not have his flash. Now 369 has the ult, has the counter strike available. There's the Sonic Wave, the dash in with a hookshot. Hexagonautomatum coming out as Ananasik looks to jump back into this fight. 369, very healthy, empowered auto attack. And Ananasik feels the brunt of 369. Boss now trying to trade, but 369 is having none of this. In a 2v1, the Dawning Shadow to help him out. Chases down Boss. Corrupting Potion's not going to be enough damage.
Wow. I was looking at that play and thinking, Ananasik is only level 5. There's a real world where he could die here. No flash on no man's.
Casa flashes in and knocks him back with the barrel, and top Esports get 2 quick kills. Here's the Requiem though, and Knight can really only pray to some miracle to keep him alive.
Okay, so UOL are at the very least able to get something back. Now they're going for the all-in bots.
Hook lands onto Jackie Love. Yanja there to gobble him up and spit him out. Caster's very low though as an Ananasik.
Of course, ever since we've moved into international competition, average rates have kind of moved much later and later, largely because the bot lane matchups have been a little bit harder, and also AP junglers as well. I don't think they're going to dive this yet. I feel like that the wave isn't stacked up enough, but this is the window that they were looking for. Of course, Knight should be spotted. Boss knows this is coming. Let's see if he can outplay.
Teleport immediately from No Man's. Knight's going to get jumped on. The Hexagonautomatum knocks him back as well. No Man's looking for the damage, but there's the explosive cast, and No Man's has to flash across the wall, and Boss just doesn't have the DPS to kill Knight. Cullen comes out, doesn't hit anyone, but Boss is bonked in the head by 369. The Rift Herald now used in the top lane, and that's going to be
outplaying that situation. UOL are going to try and make this cross-map play. Let's see if they can at the very least get something back.
Yanja is the one who's first. Hook, Sonic Wave coming out. Depth charge used, but here's the counter TP as 369 can join this fray. He's gone back to base. He's got more items, and with the counter strike, he doesn't quite get onto Santos. Santos has to burn the flash to escape.
I feel like he's rolled a 9.
Said he rolled a 9. If this isn't a 9, I'm blooming well scared for when he rolls a 9, right? I don't want to be the top lane on the other side of that.
What if this is a 6, you know what I mean?
Oh my goodness. Gadget now caught underneath the tower. Yanja coming across. Jackie Love using those long-range autos, and Knight just comes in for the double shot and the kill. Yanja didn't pop the thick skin, and maybe could have survived if he had.
He could have survived. He definitely could.
Any possibility of Unicorn stacking those up. Soul Point so long away now for the Unicorns, and I think this is kind of the expectation for this game, where Unicorns had a good few forays.
No one can really answer outside of maybe the Camille and Syndra holding him. On top of that, you'd say, well, maybe Gadget could be the late game insurance. Like, maybe, but you've also then got Jackie Love on the center, who kind of has infinite scaling, you know what I'm talking about? And because of how aggressive he is on the champion, he reaches those points much later as the engage comes in from Casa.
And all it takes is a single misstep. Like, Ananasik thought he was safe. He's got ward jump. He can try and get out. And immediately he... Okay, underappreciated as per usual.
You mean just baggage? That's what you mean? Just sitting at the bottom?
He did nothing. He just kept his AD carry completely safe in the lane, made sure no one could ever kill him. Supports. Anyway, top Esports going to use the Rift Herald in the mid lane here to try and batter down.
They'll always make sure that they'll go as far as they possibly can until they recognize, okay, we've pushed it a little bit too far, then they'll look to disengage. And there's another example, 369, he should be safe though.
I mean, he might just be able to win this. The depth shot's going to lock him up. There's the counter-strike. He dives onto Ananasik and he just kills him. 369 still trading. Gadget trying to land the lay waste. Can't do it. It's a double for 369. It's 6-12-18 there in the top lane as top Esports find 2 in a 1v4.
Kill, but he just bought so much time. Then the Senna ultimate came through and that gave him just enough shielding to be able to get that additional kill as well. And off the back of that, Knight is going to secure a tier 2 in the bot lane as well. Beautiful stuff.
In the first place, TP coming in behind here is 369. Well, he can smell blood in the water, as can the rest of top Esports. Might be gifted over to Jackie Love. It is, as he secures the kill. Gadget trading here on Knight. Exhaust goes down onto the Lucian, but he can just dash away. And Wall of Pain will connect. Knight has a blast cone here, so this is going to be just chip damage down as the Baron has been started up by top. And Ananasik starting his red buff and realizes perhaps Top Esports are on the major objective. Yuyanja's going to gobble away the red. Don't need that Devour for saving your teammates or anything as the fight goes on.
No!
369 steals it. And now perhaps Unicorns of Love realize that Top Esports are in the Baron pit. They gave the game away just a tad there, Vedius, as the Unicorns of Love come across and Top Esports disengage the Baron.
Oh my, steal that one away, but that option will not be given to them.
I mean, I think they had it if they didn't go for the red buff, I'll be honest. I think if they didn't have 369 jump over there, it was just Yuyanja messing around with Ananasic, they could have taken it. The Wall of Pain coming down here in the mid lane as the Dragon goes across towards Top Esports. Yuyanja's actually stepping forward. Gadget exhausted. Gadget's just dead. Does have the Requiem, but there's no real lasting damage yet on top. Yuyanja's the one caught out. Thick Skin not hot. Dredgeline coming out as well as Jackie Love tries to turn the damage back around. Knight now dashing forward. Last Embrace gonna hit onto Santos, but Boss dives in with a Hexagon Ultimatum. Gets one, gets a double. Jackie Love turns it back around. Jackie Love survived through the Unleashed power, and here comes the Dawning Shadow as 369 dives onto the backline. Only Santos and an Anasic left alive. 369 gets one, and Jackie Love's looking for the second. 369. They will look for these plays. They are still, 6,000 gold behind in this game. Death Dance is almost complete for 369 as Knight and Casa look for Boss in the top lane. Casa's popped the Predator. Boss pops the hook shot, but here comes Knight. Just needs those auto attacks. The Hexagon Ultimatum has been used by Boss. Casa able to pop the stopwatch, and Top Esports get another kill. But here's the secondary front of the fight, and we keep seeing Top do this. Santos engaged onto Yuyanja, and here comes Ananasic trying to dive onto Jackie Love. The Sonic Wave, not quite enough damage. He dashes forward with the safeguard. Santos now targeting the backline, but the shutdown comes down, and that's two quick kills. Here's 369 though, and he's not happy that you just killed his teammates. Another two goes over to Knight, and Santos, the last man left standing. He is hoping for some way out of this, but 369 is having none of it.
UOL trying to make this game closer than it is, but it feels like that the gap is just too big. Top Esports higher level than you. It's unfortunately not resulting in anything, and it is always 369 coming in at the end of these fights to clean things up. Top Esports now going to secure the Baron.
To be in if you're Unicorns. 25 minutes in, 9,000 gold behind, a Baron buff still with 2 minutes remaining, and one of the best split pushes in the game storming up this bottom lane.
Being in, but they want to fight, not split push, Medic.
369's going in, immediately slow with the Wall of Pain. Santos going to use the dredge line to get himself back underneath this tower. And I'll be honest, that TP kind of sucked a little bit.
It was a power play, Medic.
What for the tier 1? Going to try and sink these waves. You can see the mid wave coming in. It's going to get that Baron buff enabled on it. 369 can rotate across, but Boss is actually going to dive on him. In the 1v1, I'm not sure you win. Gadget trying to put the Skittles down the lay waste, connecting. 369 forced away. Unicorns of Love losing their mid lane tier 3 as this happens. As Knight just chunks it down. Unicorns still standing firm for the moment, but 11,000 gold down. It's a very precarious position for them. Knight dives forward, exhausted straight away. The dredge line doesn't connect. Santos tries to get onto Knight, but there's the Devour, and immediately the Lucian spat back out, and he goes straight for the kill. One down, two to follow as Ananasic falls. The third goes down as Gadget is also deleted from Summoner's Rift. Boss is flashing in, will land the kick to the back of the Lucian to get a counter kill for the Unicorns. It's more than enough time to
actually,
take
well, okay, so the bigger thing is that there's still 15 seconds left on UOL. Okay, I didn't appreciate that. I thought that they would in his play from Knight, largely because he knows he has the mobility and the protection from Yuyanja as well, so that even if UOL is able to answer back, he's able to come out ahead and safely. He doesn't get the Senna ultimate to keep him alive during the use of the Karthus ult.
So Santos and Ananasic believe they have caught Jackie Love. What they don't realize is the only ambulance being called is for them, but here goes Ananasic diving forward. Jackie Love should be able to get away. Ananasic still chasing him. 369 very low, and there's the shutdown. Unicorns, I thought they'd lost the fight. I thought they'd caught them out, but instead, Top Esports only able to trade a 1-for-1 in that battle.
Who's the ambulance, actually?
Love just pinged over 60 stacks now, so has that enhanced range. Is in such a powerful position. Infinity, she's 4 items on this Senna.
Going to come out from Jackie Love. Oh, 369 is now here.
Boss is down in the bottom lane. So 369 being here is just a little bit of bouncer duty for him. Ananasic's trying to get in, but there is the explosive cast. Ananasic uses the kick to try and disengage. 369 manages to do it, but the last embrace is going to hit onto Santos, and he is just swept off the face of Summoner's Rift by Jackie Love. Easy enough kill for Top Esports. Yuyanja going in, all on his lonesome, but No Man's and Gadget respecting the follow-up of Top.
Yes, and while I think UOL have been willing to skirmish Abdon for a lot of fights, this could be, never mind. I think that they've not really been able to compete with top esports. Every small mistake that they've made, top esports have been very quick to punish dramatically. And honestly, like, while I think their draft was creative, I think the Senna, the ultimate, actually does a great job of countering the Karthus ultimate, something that we didn't really talk about, but we've been seeing it multiple times throughout these fights. The cross-map power that Jaculov's ultimate does provide has been instrumental in allowing top esports to come out ahead with the lead that they currently have. Now 12k gold lead, they're knocking on the Nexus doors. UOL have one last ditch effort.
There goes Carter, and there goes No Man's. Was found in No Man's land there by top esports. The second kill comes down as Gadget is removed. And even through the Requiem, Jaculov's able to survive in the stomach of Yuyanja, and now the re-engage coming out from an Anasik trying to get onto Knight. Does manage to take one, but 369 is chasing Unicorns back onto their fountain. Top esports 3-0 in their first 3 games, and they haven't even looked close. Vetty is still undefeated as Boss dives in, but Top should just be able to close this one out. The Nexus will fall after they get their final kill. And top esports go into the second round robin undefeated.